Hello and welcome back! We laugh, Apparently we're doing the I'm having a stroke routine today. Goodness sakes. Well, without further ado, let's just get right down to it. We want to get to level 52 because we hauled ass yesterday, and that is not an understatement, by the way. I was literally booking it. Because normally we get like 4,000, 5,000 XP. I was like, nah, we're getting 6,000 today. So we're going to get about 5,000 and something today. I literally don't remember where I was, however much I was last left on. I'm going to wait for these guys to give me some extra Really? Didn't give me extra damage. I'm trying to get to half health so then I can get 8 XP off of these guys instead of 4. It makes it go faster. Come on, I'm gonna get to level 52 today, and you two are dawdling. These two have to be the MVPs for me. Alright, add 8 to 46, and that is... God damn it, 54. It was 254, so 5,254, that is how much XP we gotta cruise through today. And... honestly, based on some of the past couple streams, oh, I totally can do that. I can most certainly do that. Provided we don't experience another time deceleration and everything. Nope, it's time acceleration. I want a time deceleration. Time acceleration. We don't want a time acceleration where time goes faster than what we're doing. We want to go fast. We cruising. And since we were down to 5,254... that is a more than reasonable number for us to get through. Hey, what's up? Nice. I only said what's up because I managed to get that air combo off of the Dusk doing the upside down move. Normally if I jump at it, I miss the timing and end up just getting whacked almost half to death, so... solid start. Super solid start, in fact. I am a toaster oven, and everything is on fire. Not literally. Everything is not on fire, but god dang. Just god dang. That's all I can say. Woo! Toasty. Unfortunately, I am in temperature balance hell, which means anytime I try to get the right temp, I am not in the right temp space. Either it's too hot, or it's too cold, and my lungs decide to freeze up, constrict, and say, hey, would you like to cough your lungs out to the point where you feel like you're gonna throw up? No? Too bad! So that's the whole ordeal. I am running into walls every time I look away. Yikes. Yep. Gonna go on an excursion tomorrow. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited about the excursion, actually. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. Everything's gonna work out. It's gonna be a fun experience. I'm gonna be nervous. It's gonna scare me, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, the whole ordeal behind me being like, oh god, what am I gonna do about this, is literally just because of time. If there is a specified time slapped on it, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. But you know, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Time commitments are an important thing. Very important thing. Today feels extremely long. But wouldn't be a Tuesday without the day lengthening itself for no discernible reason other than a little time deceleration. On the bright side, I took a nap. I've been up since, yeah, I've been up for like over 12 hours at this point, so I am in perpetual hell. The second I get to level the second I get to level 52, switch things over. If it's not the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna end the stream. Nah, I'm probably not gonna end the stream. I'm probably gonna be way too hyped on high on the hurrah, I got the level done, time to do a little extra grind to give me a booster start. Why are you acting like you got smacked while floating in the pool or something? Seriously, that's what it looked like. You ever get stun locked in a pool and you just kind of float there for a second while trying to reorient yourself? That's what it's like. It's such a weird concept to think of, but that is what it is. Whee! I can't believe that first dust just totally missed me. Come on, buddy. I'm giving you a free shot. Thank you. Okay, now that's ridiculous. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're gonna hit sub 5,000 and we're gonna cruise to the end, because if we can get through the first 200, we can get through the last 5,000. We're already 10 minutes in and we're a couple hundred through. Let's go! Ooh. I think one of my diet choices recently has backfired in the worst way possible. Which is really unfortunate because I have one more serving of it left, so it's gonna get eaten regardless. Because it's not poisoning or killing me, so it's sticking around. And then I'm unfortunately never gonna be able to eat it again. Ugh! Stupid digestive system, man. Either that or I just got a lot of shit on my mind that I need to work through, so then my brain doesn't decide that the digestive system needs to be sacrificed to whatever. Good golly. Toasted. Seriously toasted, actually. Damn. I was playing with the noise gate thing earlier, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get the noise gate just right. So I'm like, I think I'm going to have to just do some audio tests, like record a couple of things and say the same thing. Hang on. I need to run a script, so then it's something that I say on a regular basis in different volumes. So then I can get a proper gauge on where the noise gate should be at. Because I know that sometimes I talk really loud and sometimes I talk really quietly. And I don't want the noise gate to cut out either way. So it's a little dicey. I'm trying to figure out the right balance. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Now I feel the slight chill. First I was overheating, so then I drink water, like pouring water in the radiator. And now suddenly I'm like, oh, cold. You're never happy, are ya? Not me talking to my body, but every once in a while you gotta talk to it and also be a little bit nicer to it. It's your vessel, dang it. Be nice to it. It gets you from place to place. Unless, of course, it doesn't, then, Just be nice to it, okay? Just be nice to it. It's your personal house for your soul, if you believe in souls anyway. I'm not gonna delve into belief systems. That's a whole rabbit hole that I'm not gonna play chicken with. I'll play chicken with social issues of, like, the ones that I know about. But, the spiritual subjects, only the ones I know anything about. I'm not gonna play around with that, because, you know. Oh, good lord. Whee! Alright, a little bit to the left, and a little bit to the right, and parkour. Did I say I took a nap earlier today? I did. I think I did. I dozed off a little earlier today, and oh my gosh, that was like the best dozing off ever. Well, second best one. The best one was when I actually got some decent sleep and I didn't wake up with like a tense jaw or something like that. Because I clench my jaw in my sleep, so I have to keep... If I don't wear a retainer, my teeth are gonna go everywhere. I used to have one tooth that folded over the top of the others, and I used to try to push it to the side. Obviously, you're not going to be able to push it to the side. I didn't straighten my teeth until I had braces, and they constantly threatened to go back out of order. Which, nothing wrong with having a little bit of chaotic teeth, except for when you're trying to eat something and it does some weird shit. I'm like, oh, so that's how that's supposed to go. Like, there's one tooth in particular that definitely its shape was very much influenced by my odd shape, the orientation of the teeth. Which one is it? Found it. Yeah, that's the one that got some weird shape into it. Yeah. Glad I haven't lost the sharpness of a couple teeth though. I love how I'm just talking about my damn teeth. Oh, man. Whee! Wahoo! Yippee! Waha! Sorry. It's a necessary thing to do. It's very necessary. Should I talk about the app timer thing again? Yeah. Oh, so the app timer thing is working extremely well. The replacement is, not exactly what I was aiming for, but I probably need to be a little bit more active in replacing the habit. Because my initial plan was hoping that I would just naturally go back into writing, but instead I do the internal thinking about writing and coming up with story ideas without actually doing the writing, aka daydreaming. And that's a problem, because that gets in the way of a lot of shit. You would be surprised. You'd think, oh, daydreaming doesn't do that. No, it does. It does. It is so distracting. Holy shit. It gets in the way of so much stuff. If you're not careful, of course. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can curb that a little early on before it becomes too much of a habit and causes problems. I don't mind a little daydreaming to help resolve a storyline thing, no problem. That's perfectly fine. But when it starts interfering with the things I need to take care of, that's when it becomes a problem. That's when they call it maladaptive daydreaming. Which a lot of people end up, like, mixing it up with just regular daydreaming of just, you know, just chilling. It's not disrupting your day and stuff. It becomes maladaptive when it starts disrupting your day and activities and gets in the way of you getting things done. Ooh, I need to adjust that. I have to adjust the brightness slightly of my YouTube side monitor because my dumbass didn't double check that the tablet was plugged in. So it's running on a low percent, so I'm gonna have to plug it in like halfway through the stream. No joke. Which means, guess who's getting distracted today? It's me! Oh, that's a 4. Holy shit. Apparently I have energy. That's good. I don't mind having energy. I woke up. I woke up just this day. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna touch that real quick and then... Worst time for me to get a drink, honestly. Damn. Okay, there we go. I had to finish the drink because I'm like, I know damn well that I'm gonna get distracted and get myself killed if I mess around like that. Perfect. Okay. Ah. Nothing more chaotic and glorious than stuff. I'm thinking of pulling some shenanigans, but to do the shenanigans that I need to pull, I need to really consider what I'm gonna do. Basically physical media acquisition, since that seems to be threatened by a bunch of bullshit from AI stuff, so I'm like, well, okay. Time to become a DVD collector. Or a Blu-ray collector, whichever you prefer. I mean, it's got the space for shit, so whatever. It works. Okay, guess who's not doing their job? Answer, it's actually me. It was me who was not doing their job correctly. Correctly, not correctly. Christ almighty. Maybe I should ask. I'm just thinking. Maybe I should ask my therapist if they know a good speech therapist, because good lord, I slur my words a lot. In fairness, in my defense, and I said this yesterday. In my defense, I have not gotten a decent night's sleep in days. Last night, 2 a.m. Coughing up my lungs because guess what? My brain decided that, oh, your digestive system, you ate the wrong thing. Guess what, sucker? You're gonna cough up a shit ton of phlegm and you're gonna have to deal with it, or you're gonna have to spend 20 minutes spitting. So I just dealt with it. And it was the worst. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Just... And I didn't want to throw up, because that hurts. I don't want to ruin my streak of no vomit. It sounds crazy, but when I was growing up, I had a really bad habit of not managing my pain correctly, and unfortunately, when pain gets too much, things happen. So I pride myself on the not written record of not losing whatever meal I had that day, and not burning the shit out of my esophagus because of some bullshit. I don't actually have a record of it. I don't have a record of how long it's been. I have no idea how long it's been. I know I've come close a couple times, which really sucks. Always from cough attacks, too. It's always that. I have a doctor's appointment coming up, so maybe I'll ask about that. I might end up getting a referral. Shit, I'm kind of not excited about the referral idea, but you know what? I might as well ask anyway. Fuck it, if I remember, I'll ask. Because that's kind of important to figure out. Might be just a teensy bit important. It's a teensy bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. It would probably be good to finally resolve that issue. Plot twist, I find out I get diagnosed with asthma and have to carry an inhaler with me. That would piss me off. Not because I have any issues with asthma, just because I'd be like, damn, I didn't deal with this sooner. I mean, to be fair, that doesn't surprise me that I don't deal with stuff as soon as ever, because I think, oh, everything will just work itself out. Wrong. Wrong. You gotta fix things yourself. That's the only way to do it. You can't just expect everything to magically fix itself. You gotta do it. You can't just sit and wait. It's one thing to say it, it's another thing to enact it, though. Exhibit A. I'm pointing to myself, by the way. Gotta work. Gotta make it work. Gotta work it out. There's a lot of songs about making shit work. And then there are some that are saying you gotta work, but I think it's in reference to certain activities, which I'm pretty sure is not necessarily the aim goal I'm going for. And then there are ones that are about, man, life low-key kind of sucks, but at least it'll get better over time. Talking about 9 to 5 and up. 9 to 5 is more familiar for some folks, because that's the Dolly Parton song. When I say the song Up, I mean the one from Shania Twain's album, which I think is by the same name. And for some reason it has a red, a green, and a blue version or something like that. I don't know. I always get confused by multiple versions of albums because I'm like, can't we just get the full version right off the bat? Says the dumbass who didn't buy the director's cut of Death Stranding, by the way. I bought the original version instead. So I'm gonna experience some shenanigans and probably have to beg the subreddit for answers when I eventually get to that. I think... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna stream Death Stranding. I think I'm gonna play that one on my own. Because one, that game is long as shit. It is a very long game. And it with just the cutscenes alone. It is long. And two, I won't be able to play it during the winter time. Because it'll get dark out. And the BTs scare me really bad. And I'm a huge wimp when it comes to scary stuff. I don't know. That might change though. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna check at some point. Maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow late afternoon. I'll check if I'm desensitized to scary stuff again, or certain things. Because there was this really brief period of time in college. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I was able to tolerate, like, for example, nowadays I probably wouldn't be able to get through the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things, but back then I was able to get through the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things, no problem, and I was able to handle the first season of Castlevania just fine. Everything was fine and dandy. I was totally fine with all the blood and violence and shenanigans and stuff like that. Totally fine. But, I don't know, some sort of switch flipped at some point where I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I'm like, damn it, this is really making it hard for me to watch a lot of intense shows. I don't know, maybe my nerves are just needing a little rest time, and I'll give it some downtime. Maybe that's what they need. Nice. Totally nailed it. So funny thing, I am not a regular alcohol drinker. I am very much of age to drink. And I'm not a regular alcohol drinker for 2 reasons. 1, shit's expensive. And 2, I don't want to find out if I have a disposition for, I don't want to find out if I have a disposition for alcoholism. But every once in a while, like, a very rare occasion, like, it takes, like, months for me to decide whether or not to take a drink, and even then, it's, like, barely any. Honestly, it just tastes awful. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It doesn't really taste that good. But then again, I'm not really one for bitters. So maybe that's it. Because alcohol is kind of bitter. It doesn't taste all too sweet. I mean, yeah, you can mix it up with a bunch of those sweet drinks and stuff, and maybe that'll sweeten it. Like, for example, a strawberry margarita. That was alright. It wasn't perfect, but it was alright. But of course, I think it was just the alcoholic part that I was like, yeah, I don't like this as much. But I gave it a shot. Not a literal shot. There was a shot of milk, but that was involved with a specific order, which was very necessary because holy shit, that was a very rich dessert. Very rich desserts call for milk. It is very necessary. But anyway, every once in a while I'm like, you know what? I think at some point I'm gonna try something really... every once in a while I'm thinking, maybe I should try a different type. Maybe there's something that I can, like... Because, okay, technically speaking, I don't have to order any drinks or if I ever go out. Like, ever. I don't have to actually order any, like, alcoholic beverages ever. I'm a grown adult. But I don't have to order them. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm probably driving, so I'm not even going to take a risk of anything beyond 0.0. I ain't playing around. And 2, doesn't taste too good, so, yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things that I just didn't really care too much about. I was like, huh, it looks like fun, but Honestly, eh. Just eh. It was really funny the first time I tried a bit. Because I told myself internally, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it and I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. But it was real funny to my friends and I. Because I made just a teensy-weensy bit of like a, not necessarily a stink face, but a, oh, what is this face? And then I still drank the whole thing. Not like the whole thing. It was like beer, like, you know, they don't serve that much in terms of serving drinks and stuff. And my friends are actually pretty responsible when it comes to that, so. So I was just like, yeah, okay, that's not my jam. But it was funny. It was very funny, actually. And the second one I ever tried is still the funniest one. Because the aftertaste, it was just straight limoncello. So at first it tastes like drain cleaner, and then I love that. How do you know what drain cleaner tastes like, Yellowfang? I don't. It tastes like drain cleaner smells. There you go. So that's what it tastes like. And then the aftertaste is like lemon heads or something like that, you know, like a lemon candy, and then I forget about it, and then I take another sip, and I'm like, why did I do that? And then I do it again. So honestly, it's just comedy with that particular one. But yeah, it's not really, yeah. Why the hell did I even get on top of it? Oh, right, I was thinking about, there's a story that I'm spitballing with, trying to figure it out, and one of the characters in that story starts not necessarily drinking on a regular basis, but her joint of what? I meant to say choice of drink is whiskey, and I'm like, I have no idea what the hell whiskey tastes like, so at some point I'm gonna have to figure out what it tastes like to get an accurate description. Imagine that. See, that's a real purpose. The real purpose of drinking alcohol is to figure out what it tastes like so that you can describe it accurately for your stories. Obviously, don't do that if you're not of age. Don't drink. Don't drink if you're not of age. And also just try to stay away from it. It's expensive. That's what I think. The problem, okay, yeah, health benefits, you might get a liver and it slowly kills your liver over time, and so the dead liver gets grown over by the live liver. Like, your liver grows back, and it grows over the top of the dead stuff. That's why you get that beer belly thing going on. Like, that's the whole deal. That's what's going on. But, and also it just burns a little. Actually, not too much. Does it really burn? See, obviously I don't drink enough. That's not a bad thing, by the way. That is not a bad thing. It's a great thing. Anyway, what was I saying? Point is, my motivation is that it's expensive. It's too expensive, and I don't want to develop a dependency on it. Because I already have a vice, and it is called chocolate chips, although I think that vice is on its way out, because I'm pretty fucking sure that Ghirardelli decided to change the recipe on me. You little shits. Did you change the recipe on... Okay, wait. Calm down. I don't know. The chocolate chips just taste a little different recently, and I'm not sure I like it. It kind of reminds me of how Hershey tastes, and I'm like, oh, no. And I don't have one of the previous bags that tasted just fine to, like, compare the ingredients to. I know they print the ingredients on the batch. Maybe I just got a bad batch. I could have gotten a bad batch. It just could have done that. I don't know. I'm very picky about my chocolate consumption, okay? That is my vice. I am, well, maybe not necessarily a connoisseur of chocolate, because I don't, like, try all of the different ones. But, like, for example, semi-sweet, get that shit out of here. I grew up somewhat on semi-sweet, and the second that I stopped having semi-sweet and went over to milk chocolate, I never looked back. Holy shit. And then dark chocolate, it's fine. Dark chocolate's fine with, like, specific things. But I just, ugh. And then white chocolate, get that out of my face. That's too much. That stuff is overwhelming. The only time it's fine is when you got those little cookie bites and, like, the cookies and cream type things. You know, those Hershey bars. Those used to be a national treasure to me. Because they only used to be they were like only sold at like very specific stores. Like there was a video rental store. Imagine that. They had VHSs, cassette tapes, guys. We're talking cassette tapes. They also sold books and other stuff. But, yeah, they had those specific cookies and cream bars, so it was always a delightful treat to, like, rent a movie from the place. We rented a movie, we'd get a snack. Sometimes it would be that candy bar, sometimes it would be the cookie dough bites that I think they only sell them in movie theaters now, which was really depressing because I like cookie dough bites. Those are good. Oh, I know what to do to, I have resolved the problem. Basically my excursion is just a solo excursion, which is just a commitment to myself to actually go out and do some shit. That is the main point. And I'm thinking, hey, if you successfully complete the excursion, what if we splurge a little on a dessert afterwards? How about that? And yeah, I think I love that. I'm trying to reward myself with dessert to get myself to go out more. I mean, shoot. Technically, I did something similar to that. This one time I went to this bookstore and there was like a little coffee shop attached to it, so I decided to go to the cafe, ordered myself a hot chocolate, and just sat there, tried to write and figure out a little story plot thing that I had issues with. Felt a little awkward, but it was fine. It was fine. It was totally cool. Anyway, it was yeah. So I kind of rewarded myself that time too. Oh my god, my hips. I think I slept odd on them. Either that or my body is yelling at me to do more physical exercise. Maybe I just need to do... Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time I do more physical exercise. Can't do it in this freaking heat though. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's a 4. Whoopsie. Good golly. I need to find that weird hydration recipe again. Because I'm wondering if the hydration is not hydrating like it should be. Yeah. Who knows? 1 second, chat. I need to do a quick taking care of something. I will be right back. I won't need to be right back screen. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay. All is well in the world. Right, where was I? I was heading back down the stairs. There we go. Your girl needs to sleep more because the memory retention is definitely having some struggles. And I have very much noticed it. It has been excessively noticeable. Hi, puppy! You want some attention? She says no. Okay, you do that, and you finish hopping around or whatever. Okay, cool. We figured out a system. Yay! It's gonna be so trippy when I'm, like, not doing this anymore. It's gonna be so insane. Well, by then... Okay, by the time like, as if streaming isn't already an ingrained, like a heavily ingrained habit in me at this point. But by the time I'm done with level 99, I'm gonna be like, what do I do with myself? I mean, like I keep saying, I have a backlog of stuff that I can play for y'all's entertainment. Including stuff I have not played before. Like, well, okay. I said I wasn't gonna play Death Stranding on stream because I want that to be a personal experience. That one's gonna be a personal journey for me. But like the Final Fantasy VII remake, it's chillin'. I haven't even installed it yet. And there's a bunch of stuff on the backlog on my PS account. And then I gotta resolve some technical issues, just a little technical setup to set up for any of the Steam games, because I had to do some weird rigging to... I gotta use a 2-monitor setup to be able to record Steam games. There we go. I got there eventually. And I've got a little bit of a backlog there too. So I've got things to do. Boy oh boy do I have things to do. I can definitely pull them off. I should probably go after the ones that are already installed on my system for when I eventually not only get to level 99, but also when I beat the game at level 99. Which is going to be 2 other ballparks, let's be real here. It's going to be 2 very distinct experiences. And there's still the matter of my main file that I still haven't beaten. I haven't even touched that because Xemnas scares me, and it was probably pretty obvious from that live stream, but I think he was about to make me cry, so... Actually, less he was about to make me cry, more he was about to bring back some fun memories with Ansem, who also reduced me to rubble. Yeah. That was a fun time. That was an experience. Maybe I should go after that one bit. No, technically speaking, by beating KH1, I did technically defeat my demons with that. Because the problem with KH1 is there was a lot of stuff going on at the time where I was just, like, I was at my stress limit as is. So, stressing myself out even more with getting my ass kicked by Ansem was just not helpful. And then... So, now with Xemnas, it's not necessarily the same... It's not the same circumstances whatsoever. I beat Ansem eventually, but that was because I had friends at my side and stuff, and they did the same thing for me as I did for them, coaching them through it. It was great. It's for the power of friendship. It was so awesome too, because when I finally got to World of Chaos and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, this is it. I have to beat this bastard today. It is happening. It has to happen. There is no way around it. And I did. I beat him. I actually had to pause and take a break for a second to calm down. You can see it on the recording too. The recording's still around. I still have it. And it cracks me up that I saved the recording of the boss fight as soon as World of Chaos started exploding at the end. It's forever the funniest thing. But yeah. So Xemnas is eventually gonna get his ass kicked by me. I'm gonna finally beat him at some point. It's just not right now. Really not right now. And what's funny is I'm pretty sure that he's also gonna be a nightmare for me when I'm so scared of him in Dream Drop Distance now. He's gonna throw more buildings at me. Again. I'm gonna get buildings thrown at my face. I'm not excited, I'm scared. He scares me. I'm gonna have as much beef with him as I have with Saïx. Holy shit. The Saïx beef is forever gonna be my favorite thing. Oh, I am gonna destroy him in this. I hope I destroy him. God, I really hope I destroy him. That would be so satisfying if I managed to get him. To be fair, I will have had a lot of practice playing the game by then, because the difference between the past few streams and stuff like that is gameplay and time and stuff like that. Because I was busy focusing on finishing my school years and so forth, so I wasn't really playing my games as much. So I'm going to be really practiced, so at some point, I'm going to be a menace to society, and I'm so excited for it. There's something I do think about, is that I need to make sure that on the main file for KH, I don't get myself to level 99 on that file before I get to level 99 on this one. Which means I have to beat it before I hit level 99. Because I want the trophy to show up when we hit level 99. I want it to show up. I want it to be a marker of accomplishment to show that, yes, I did that. It's a shame I don't have a start date from when I started doing this stupid, ridiculous, insane thing. The furthest back I can think of is like maybe like 2018 or something. That's the furthest back I can think of when I was starting to do this. Couldn't be 2017. Could not. I don't think I got my PS4 until 2018 or something like that. Yeah, I didn't get it until then. Ah, there we go. Come on, bring it on. I need to fix my posture because why everyone? Oh, maybe I shouldn't fix it too much. I almost started a back pain cramp. That could have ended badly, actually. Holy shit. Well, that was fun for like half a second. Ooh, wait, what if I do that instead? I'm strategizing for tomorrow's excursion. Because I already know what time I'm going to be there, how long it's going to be and stuff. I'm trying to figure out if I can... I'm either going to do like something that's like going to be like kind of an expensive treat, or I'm just going to take myself to the grocery store and regardless of ice cream being on sale, I will buy myself a tub. Because that lasts multiple times. And to be fair, the treat is really nice. The single, slightly expensive treat is delicious. It's nice. You can add a bunch of stuff in it. It's great. But the tub of ice cream is the gift that keeps on giving for at least 3 or 4. So... and is relatively less expensive. Oh my god. Well, to be fair, I'm trying to be financially responsible, okay, chat? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be financially responsible. I want to set... I was like, I want to set a good example. Well, okay, yes, I do want to set a good example, but I also want to not just start being chaotic with it. I want to Because I know I've pulled off being... I have both pulled off being slightly... Actually, no, I've been pretty responsible with my finances overall. There have been a few impulse purchases that I deeply regret, like a couple articles of clothing that I'm like, why the fuck did I buy this? Because, like, there was this one shirt I bought, I thought it was going to look cute, it looked horrible on me, and I was like, wow, this sucks, and then my dumbass didn't return it, because I was trying, you know, sunk cost fallacy. Except the cost hadn't sunk yet. If I had just returned the darn thing, I wouldn't have been fine. I mean, that's also the case with a couple of other things that I have to deal with now. I mean, I could get into sewing to solve that problem. Easy peasy. Yeah, I can solve that problem. Never mind. I can solve that if I actually put my mind to it and do the thing instead of sitting around waiting for it to magically appear in my head. Can y'all tell I have a problem with my inability to act? I don't know about theater acting. I haven't done that in such a damn long time. That's a horribly constructed sentence, Yellowfang. Why did you say that? Good question, Meme. Good question. Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself things out loud, including why you use specific vocabulary phrasings and why you had to say things that specific way. Ah, good gravy. I love how I feel my brain just getting more productive every time I do these streams, and then I'm like, hey, want to get distracted? And I'm like, no, you need to get this thing done. Get to level 52. It's right there. It is so close. It is so freaking close, I can taste it. We're already 2000 XP in. We are in for it. Like, I literally decided yesterday, we are getting to level 52 today. It is happening. I am not throwing away my shot. Oh my god. Okay, if Disney Plus is still installed on my... If it's still logged in, I'm gonna use it. If it's still logged in, I'm gonna use it instead of watching Bluey. I literally sat down to watch Bluey one time because I was having a day and I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna watch Bluey. It's nice. It's calm. And then I got some side eye. I'm like, it's a good show. It's a very good show. It's the perfect balance of being for kids and parents, where it's not nightmare sensory overload. It's a family show. Damn it. Okay, I feel better. But yeah, if Hamilton's still on there, I will borrow the Disney Plus account for Hamilton purposes. That is what I'll do. And then the best part is, since I'd be watching a pro shot, even though, since I'd be watching a pro shot, you know what that means? I can sing along with it! I don't know all the words to the songs, but I'll still sing the ones I know. I will do it. I didn't have the Hamilton phase when it came out, which is a shame, because I probably would have absolutely freaking loved it, and it probably would have ruined my life. But, in addition to ruining my life, I would have had a pretty sick Founding Fathers costume that I could just bust out at any moment. So that is a downside for not getting obsessed with it. I don't have a Founding Fathers costume on hand. Which is a real shame, because that'd be pretty sick. I could change that. I don't know what I'd use it for, though. I still have to go through my, I still have to go through some of my wardrobe stuff and try to pare it down a little bit more, because okay, it's not ridiculous, but I'm like, okay, basically, I don't fear doing laundry day because I still have something to wear. Like, laundry day happens because the basket is getting a little too full and I want to move things along. That is the main reason. That sounds so privileged, holy shit. Y'all can roast me for that. That is perfectly valid to roast me for that. But, like, I need to go through some stuff and be like, okay, I want to keep this, I don't want to keep this, I'll wear this, I won't wear this. That, just, you know, just deal with it. Like, for example, there are a couple of skirts that I just don't wear anymore. Shit, I barely wear skirts as is. I can't remember the last time I wore that. You know what I could do, actually, with one of the skirts? There's this one that I really like. I think I might cut a slit in it. I might cut a slit in it. That might work. That'd look really cute. I can make it work. Once again, I think your girl needs to finally take up sewing. Because the most I've done, the most I do is sewing buttons back onto shirts and back onto pants. Like I have a couple pairs of pants where I've had to sew on the front button. To be fair, that front button was sewed on so freaking poorly, it's actually ridiculous, and I think I'm gonna have to re-sew it because I didn't really do a good job and I didn't cut off a thread or anything like that. I just was like, oh hey, here's some leftover thread, I'm gonna use that, and then just use that. So yeah, I guess who's gonna be fixing that button again at some point? It's me. I should probably fix it sooner rather than later, but like before the button disappears, otherwise I'm gonna have to go to the craft store and buy a new button. Or like dig through the sewing supplies. Speaking of sewing supplies, I think I need to fix the sewing machine. It's there's a slight connection issue that needs resolution. And it's a good sewing machine too, so it really needs that. I should learn how to use it properly. I'll do that after my excursion tomorrow. I will make a list. Maybe I should make the list now. Fuck it, we're making a list. We're making a list. Checking it twice. Gonna make my life better. I don't know. Something rhyme with twice. Yellow Fang's gonna fix up her life. Or rebuild it. It's not completely destroyed. It's actually just it's functional. Basically, the life does its job. So, okay, gotta close that. That one's fine. I don't know if that one's... okay. I need to close up a bunch of stuff. Holy shit. Can I please uncheck things and delete them? Thank you. This is really unhelpful, actually. Okay, what did I say I was gonna do? Okay, let me type in the excursion to myself. Okay, further down the hill. Okay, maybe I should look at the screen that I'm working on instead of that. Really? Really? We're doing the distraction? Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. I'm making progress, okay? There are a couple of maintenance things that I do need to take care of tomorrow, so I'm probably going to take care of those. One of them is flipping my mattress. I haven't flipped my mattress in a little while, and that's actually a pretty good thing to do. One, because I should probably check on it, and two, I should probably also just flip the mattress so then the growing dent in it gets undented. Or I just need to flip the mattress pad. I have a little like cushion thing that goes over the top of it that's held together by the protector. And because my bed was originally a brick. And I slept soundly on that damn brick, by the way. I sleep very soundly on a brick. I mean, I'm actually gonna be real with y'all. So once upon a time, I got a chance to go with this like group thing to Europe and stuff. First day, really rough because unfortunately I did not handle the flight well. I had some bad lemonade. It was just a shit time all around there, which really sucked. I really wanted to try the quiche and ended up throwing up both in the toilet and on the street. I felt like I was really pathetic, honestly. It was really bad. So like I finally chill out a little bit after a while. I stopped feeling like garbage. It's just because of lack of sleep. It's the longest I ever traveled. Very, very longest I've ever traveled. So we go and tour the Palace of Versailles. We do a little walking around. It's great. Too bad we can't go to the gardens, damn it. And then we all eventually get outside, wait in the courtyard to like meet up and stuff. And I just sit on one of the ledge sides, you know, it's perfect amount of space. I cross my legs, my crossbody bag is on there because I have a little nice crossbody purse with me. And I lean onto the wall next to it because it's in this like little corner spot. I fell asleep there, sitting up. And then after a while someone said, "Oh, we're getting ready to go." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so I get up, I hop down. And then I'm told, "Nope, actually we still need to get a few more, we don't have everybody." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I thought, well, I fell asleep already. I think I'm gonna lay down. So I lay down on the ground and I use my bag as a pillow and I just fall asleep in the middle of the plaza. Like, of course I was like next to my group. But I just straight up took a nap. Just straight up took a nap in the middle of Versailles, so yeah. Your girl has slept in the palace in France. And it was great. That was a really good sleep. And it was like solid stone that I was sleeping on. Like the only thing that was cushioning me was my bag. And oh my god, I slept so well. It was great. I have vague memories of the rest of the trip, actually. I wonder if I bet I wrote in a journal. I'm gonna try not to get distracted more, but the distractions are calling like siren songs. Holy crap. Now jump in the water! I was actually listening to more of Epic the Musical the other day because I'm such a... I feel so fake sometimes where I only listen to very specific songs that I like the tune and stuff, and I'm like, maybe I should listen to the rest of them, you know? Maybe I should listen to the rest of the songs. That'd be kind of fun. I want to reread the Odyssey again. I know it's most definitely not the same as the musical. It's an adaptation. It's an adaptation. But I'm like, maybe instead of, like, since I'm not reading it for a class, maybe I'll enjoy it a little bit more. Plus, I need to do it now before school year starts, because if the school year starts, those are getting checked out. Any sort of public domain books that get read in schools, those get checked out from the library so ridiculously fast. And there's like a long wait list, and I'm like, I don't want to add myself to the wait list when some poor kid is trying to get through their assignments. You know, I don't want to do that to them. Because I've been that miserable kid who's had to like suffer through fighting to get a book from checkout. It's not fun. Yeah. Okay, what's the other thing that I said I was gonna do real quick? I think I said I was gonna... Well, I mean, I also said I was gonna flip the mattress, but that's besides the point. It was how to use the sewing machine. I need to fix it. I'm trying to make myself a schedule for tomorrow, because since I don't have a stream on Wednesday, since I don't stream on Wednesdays, I get this moment of decision paralysis where I just end up not doing like a ton of, like, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself because I don't have anything specific planned. Like, I always have something planned for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, which is the stream. Like, that is guaranteed. And same with lawn care. I take care of my lawn on Mondays and Thursdays. I take care of yard work on Mondays and Thursdays. Like, that's just how it goes. It's a good system. It's a great system, actually. So that, and Fridays I leave open to potentially, like, you know, game with friends. Maybe do something crazy. I don't know. But the point is, Wednesday's kind of the odd one out, which is really funny. Wednesday is always the odd one out, damn it. But the point is, that one tends to be... It's kind of my Sunday, which is really weird because it used to be, well, then again, Sunday used to be my get up in the morning, get dressed in probably a dress or a skirt that I don't want to wear, and then go to church for like it went from 3 hours to 2 hours at some point, And then when I get home, either I stay in the dress or skirt, or I immediately change into pants because, god dang it, I freaking hate wearing skirts. It's so funny. I think I just need to find one that complements my, when I'm a beefcake. Instead of making me look all slim and femme and stuff like that, I need to find a dress that makes me look great with these amazing muscles that should definitely be developed a lot more, actually. I really should develop them a lot more. Oh my god, I haven't been babysitting the Twitch stream. Okay. I got too distracted by the checklist. Okay, you being a... Okay, you suck. Anyway. Sorry about that, chat. But I had to... I was... God. The Dusk was being a... He was just like, whoop, you miss me, you miss me, you miss me. And I'm like, get out of here, die. Which honestly, you know what, I kind of deserve it after killing, like, God knows how many of these guys. I'm not gonna make a rough estimate, I will go crazy. But it's definitely in the tens of thousands. I have fought so many Dusks at this point. I hope and pray that there is an enemies defeated stat and it just breaks. I hope the enemies defeated stat is broken when I finish this. If there's a stat for that, I should look that up actually. I should look up the if KH2 has the... Is it foes defeated or enemies defeated? Let me check. Let me whack these guys a little bit and then take some damage from these three and inevitably get completely whacked while I'm trying to search if oh wait, no, I can take a little more damage. Okay, what should I search? It's like KH2 end stat screen or something like that. Let's look it up. KH2 end screen. Shit, wrong website. I forgot that every time I try to open Reddit on the stupid thing, it hates my life. Let me see it. Okay, it does not have foes defeated. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Well, I am getting no answers, but I'm pretty sure that enemies, there's no stats on enemies and foes defeated. So, yeah. Sorry, I was looking it up on my tablet instead of on the computer. It's kind of a hassle to try to shuffle through, getting that to show. If I can make a quick setup for that, I will, but right now I'm barely comfortable just pulling up a calculator. I'm working my way through this. Okay, I'm working my way. Right, let's get to level 52. Let's make it happen. I keep getting distracted by things, but we are definitely getting to level 52 because we're at like 2,322. That shit's happening tonight. It's happening. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I know I say that shit's happening. I'm gonna do a quick save. I have a feeling in my bones that something is gonna go wrong. I'm gonna save real quick, and then I'm gonna continue the journey. I'm only gonna save it in one file, though. I'm gonna save it in my backup. And that's it. Okay. The point is I have at least one save file that has me at things, and now I gotta start all over with the damage again. Damn it. That's okay. It's okay. I expected it, and now I feel better knowing that there is a save file that has my progress. As I get closer and closer to level 99, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious and paranoid because I've poured nearly 200 hours into this thing so far. So yeah. I want this to, I need this to work so bad. I am begging for this to go well. I should not have promised to do this in 10 years if I'm still streaming. I should just randomly stop after 9 years and then restart after a year again. That's so pathetic. Oh my gosh. Ow. 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 Pain. Ouch. That one hurt. That one hurt. Okay. Just a little muscle pull. That's okay. I didn't even do anything. I just breathed wrong. So rude. Brain's like, oh hey, you breathed wrong? Sucks to be you. Would you like some pain, Yellow Fang? Yes? No? Too bad. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Da da dum bum ba da dum. Just a little bit of back pain goes a long, long way in ruining my day. My days isn't ruined, I'm fine. There we go. Nice, okay. So about 3 more back and forths. Let's actually take us, yeah, 3 more back and forths, because it won't, I don't think it's going to be down to 160 or something. It's going to be 164, 2. $162, okay, yep, that works. So if I get 82 times in a row, that'll put us at 2002. I cannot remember any significant events that happened in 2002. Every once in a while, as we get closer to like present day years, I internally, every time I get to that, I start making jokes about the years from like 2026 on down, of like how much XP I have left. I'm just like, oh hey, that's this year, or oh hey, that's the year that this thing happened, or oh hey, that's an interesting year. And then it just gets more and more ridiculous as I go back mentally through history with a bunch of random stuff. I shouldn't take damage, I should deal damage. Ooh, you know it'd be fun at some point. A little bit of goofing around with dungeon defenders. Once I get to level 99 and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of things are gonna move along pretty fast when I play that. But if I still want to do the balance alternate thing and stuff like that, I could totally. I mean, I'm probably gonna be done with Dream Drop Distance before I'm done with level 99. Plot twist, I'm not. Dream Drop Distance becomes the new grind. Oh dear. Ooh, jeez. Okay. I've been thinking about... I don't want to... well, okay. I think about this a lot. Every once in a while, I think about, hey, since I get up early in the morning sometimes, like my occasional early morning things, what if I just go out on a short, like, little jog or something in the morning if I wake up early? Like, I could do that. It's within my realm of ability. I can do a little jog. It wouldn't be bad. Just a nice little... It doesn't even have to be a long one. It can be like a really short one. Just do a little jog before it gets too warm, or when it gets cooler, at a decent time of day. Just a little adventure, you know? Something to kick up. Oh hey, 2026, that's the year. Ayo. We're about to time travel. We're going back in time, gang. We're gonna go to 2002. Here we go. Boom, there's one. 2018. We're gonna to 2010. Boom. Alright, where's the last one? 2002, baby! Let's go! I can sense myself thinking of doing like 1,500 different things all at once, and I'm like, girl, if you do not pump the brakes, we gonna fight. Because basically, I'm like, hey, I feel really productive, let's do all of these things. And I'm like, girl, I need you to slow down for 2 minutes. Hold up just a second. Maybe you don't need to do all that. Yeah, we're making it happen! Level 52, here we come! Ah! Sorry. Oh, there is something really magical and beautiful about finally getting to the next frigging level. Holy shit. Getting to the next level is like the best thing ever. This is an exercise in patience and perseverance. Just immediately turn around. I remember in some of the earlier streams, I kept running back and forth between the rooms because I was holding the stick towards me. So I ended up just walking right back into the save room, and I'm like, nope, whoops. I think I remember once I did like that 3 times within a stream, like consecutively, and I'm like, girl, what is going on? Whee! I'm thinking about that list of things that I was gonna do to slowly detach myself from my phone. And those are looking a little bit more tasty than before. What were those things on the list? I know one of them was the app timer of like me just... Shoot, I just did the simple act of chopping the amount of TikTok time I had in half, which was like 6 hours in a freaking day. I was working like a whole like 6-hour job shift or some shit. Scrolling like I was getting paid. I was not getting paid. Anyway. But now, I went from 3 hours to a max of 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm trying to see if I can get myself to like just give up at like 15 minutes, because that's the 15-minute warning is usually when I just am like, No, it's not worth it, because then it stops in the middle. I sometimes end up stopped in the middle of something, and I'm like, eh, whatever. But, yeah. Where was I going with that? It was something to do with, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. And the thought just ran away from me. Cool. Dang it. It's not one of those things where I can just walk back into another room and remember either. I was literally talking about this like 5 seconds ago. What the hell? Okay. God dang it. I was talking about... Okay, I thought about years again. This is so frustrating. I hate when I do this. Fucking silence, stealing my memories. I walk in and then they just are like, hey, would you like to be bothered? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, too bad. Forget that we were here. And I'm doing that shit. So annoying. Ah, there was something. Darn it. Okay, you know what? You know what? I've decided. I'm gonna rewind. Hang on. Hang on, chat. We're rewinding. I want that thought back. That thought's coming back to me now. Okay, I figured out the problem. I was talking about the fact that I was trying to chop off 15 minutes and then I got distracted by 18:30 and I was like, ah. Then I got war flashbacks to a bunch of other shit and it just wiped out my memory. The point was, eventually I want to wean myself off my phone and get a dumb phone. My goal is to eventually get a dumb enough phone that can still like participate in group chats but not have to have all the frickin' apps. If I get annoyed enough, I'm getting a dumber phone. I will get the dumbest fricking phone known to man. If it gives me peace of mind, I will do it. Just because I'm noticing as I'm just doing gaming more, not having my phone in hand or anything like that, it is so much nicer. I hate this thing. Huh. I hate my phone. Specifically, I hate having a smartphone. I miss my old phone. There's this phone I had back in like, it was my first phone, by the way, too. And then we switched carriers, and I was really upset because I really liked it. It was this tiny little blue phone. And you could slide it up to get like a full keypad thing. It was one of those, like, it was back when phones still had personality. Cute little thing. It could fit really neatly in my pocket. And I put little gemstones on the front and back of it. The back ones didn't last, the ones on the call and end call buttons did. I picked a purple one and a silver one for the call and end call. I can't remember the exact positions, but I love that thing. I love that little thing. It was the greatest. And then I ended up having to switch because we switched carriers and they're like, no, you can't take that phone with you and switch over, and I'm like, damn it. So I have this other thing. It's not it doesn't have as much personality. I think it slid sideways to do a full keypad. I don't remember. I liked it though. That one I still like too, but it was just a nice little small rectangular thing. Small screen, perfect size. Totally awesome. I love that thing. And there was like some point in time where I just got pushed into using a smartphone And I complained about it. I mean, I eventually settled down, as I always do. Whenever something happens, I complain a bit, and then I settle down and stuff. But, God, I miss when everything wasn't conducted on phones. It was so nice. It was such a freeing experience, and now everything is on those damn phones. It really is those damn phones. Huh? Who knew I'd be saying that in the next few years, huh? Let me double check that something's right. Okay, good. I keep forgetting that the tablet is a little bit behind, which is understandable. YouTube is not the primary one, it's the secondary one. I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I want to disconnect from the growing panopticon, which is really funny because tablet has a camera that's probably doing shit. Hang on a second, let me just do something real quick. Okay. And then there's the phone, which, yeah, that one too, actually. And then, oh, is the laptop up? Yeah, the laptop's up, so yeah, okay. Had to make it clear. When in doubt, okay, maybe I shouldn't encourage this. But when in doubt, is there a camera you hate? Flip it off. Like those flock cameras, give them a finger. Tell them they suck. I hate those things. I saw one the other day and I was like filled with deep disgust. I'm just like, ugh, gross, disgusting. Get that shit out of here. I don't want it. I don't want mass surveillance. Get that panopticon shit out of here. I'm gonna get panopticoned here. Fuck. That's okay. I'll survive. I'll live. I got shit to do. Ain't no way I'm gonna stop in the middle of this frickin' thing. Seriously, there's no fucking way I'm gonna do it. I have a project and it is due. It is overdue. I should have been done with this years ago. Your girl wants to finish her project. She stopped 80 levels away from her goal and now she is finishing the friggin' job. And by she, I mean me. I'm speaking in the third person. There was that last 2000 that tricks me into a time acceleration where it seems like time is going a little too fast for me and I'm not getting, I feel like I'm decelerating instead of time accelerating. Frickin' time accordion, man. Honestly, I still stand by the time accordion theory. Because that's how it feels sometimes. Sometimes it stretches out, and sometimes it compresses and goes real fast. Why am I running into a wall? Who knows? Probably because I'm not paying attention as much as I should be. Oh my god. Why are my hips out? What the hell? Every day that passes, I'm more and more convinced that my phone is the worst thing on the planet. I wonder... Okay, Let's think. I wonder... How soon can I get myself extricate social media from my phone? It'll be a bit tricky when I do it, but I think in the long run it'll be very beneficial for me to not open Twitter on mobile. Yes, I still have Twitter. I was there first. The muskrat was there second, and he's a bitch, so fuck him. It's my house. He just took it over like a squatter, and now he won't fucking leave. And he tries to be the funniest person on the app and wants to be the main character. You don't want to be the main character on Twitter, dumbass. Being the main character on Twitter means you get ridiculed by everybody. That's the thing. The place is a cesspool. I miss when hashtags used to be a regular... Y'all remember when hashtags were a regular part of the website? Now they're barely even used. Speaking of tags, this is actually a funny experience I've been having. So, I think, do I use, when I use Tumblr, on my phone specifically, that one's not getting uninstalled. Anyway, when I use Tumblr on my phone, I can't remember if I use the For You or the following page. I cannot remember for the life of me. I think I use the For You, because I think it's funny. Well, because of that, every once in a while when I like certain tag posts, more of that comes up. My dumbass has been liking a lot of Deep Space Nine posts, which, by the way, I have not watched a single full episode of Deep Space Nine, like, ever. Like, I was watching, like, TNG reruns. I do not remember if, I mostly ever saw TNG, like, Next Generation stuff. I didn't watch as much Voyager, but I'm pretty sure my dad definitely watched Voyager. I think that might have been his favorite, actually. I wish I could have asked him his opinions on Discovery. God, I miss him so much. Fuck. I wish I could talk to him about this stuff. It's so frustrating. It's not fair, man. I would love to have Star Trek chats about it with him. I mean, I could talk to my mom. But she's busy a lot. And nobody else in the family watches the damn show. It'd also just be nice to talk to him again. Damn it. I still hold my opinion that I'm pretty sure Voyager was his favorite. I am 95% sure Voyager was his favorite. But I remember TNG very well. I don't remember much of Voyager. I don't know if we watched Deep Space Nine. But, yeah. Wish I could ask him about that. He would have been so freaking delighted. He probably would have been like, let's watch the show, let's watch the show. And we probably would have made a whole thing of, like, all of us gathering together. Make popcorn. Specifically popcorn in the pot, not the microwave bag popcorn, yeah. Put a little oil, just a nice layer, a small layer of olive oil at the bottom of a pot, small pot. Put a few kernels in, heat it up, wait for those kernels to pop, and then you pour the rest of the kernels, however much. And then you pop it, and then occasionally open the lid and dump the popped popcorn so then it doesn't burn. Shake the pot a little bit to get the kernels to the bottom, that sort of thing. Sit all together, gather around. Maybe we have to grab little small bowls from the big bowl, scoop those up. Popcorn. Then I bet we'd all sit together, we'd pull up, probably watch maybe one episode, maybe 2 episodes if we're really feeling generous, if the time of day is right. Yeah. Both my parents probably would have mentioned cool little details or made commentary and stuff. I'd ask like maybe 1 or 2 questions. Not like the if you watch you would know type questions, like, wait, what's this? What's that? Okay, maybe not that, but like, I mean, I would probably offer my own commentary. commentary too. It would just... Damn it. Well, you know what they say. Hindsight is 20/20. You always see everything more clearly when you're looking back at it when it's already happened. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, back to the Tumblr thing, since I got a little off topic there. Long story short, been liking a lot of Deep Space Nine posts because I've seen a lot of clips of it. So, I'm getting fic recommendations on my For You page on Tumblr. I kind of want to read some of them. I kind of wish I saved a couple of them because I'm like, this might be a good read. I might read this later. Except, unfortunately, I didn't press the like button on any of them. But yeah, I was just like, I might read that. Your girl likes a little fan fiction here and there, a little storytelling from other folks. I like seeing other people try their hand at writing characters and putting them in situations and stuff. It's a fun little exercise. I'm a lover of storytelling. We're gonna hit below 4 digits. Let's go! Oh man, I am so stoked about that actually. Oh god, the sky looks really fucking good. I wish I could describe it to y'all, but basically there's some clouds and some of that, and they're like partially blocking the sun. So you get this really cool like sun ray effect, and it looks so heavenly. There's like a bunch of silver linings all over the place. I love that shit. I can't wait to watch them turn from like the blue, gray, yellow with the yellowish silver lining and then transition to like the purple with the orange and red. I love that shit. I love sunsets, man. There's been a few times where I've gotten to see sunrises. I used to sort of drive with my dad, not necessarily to work. My school was on the way to his work, so once I started driving, I would drive myself, but I would have to get up real early because I had a 0-hour class, which is one of those classes that starts like way before school starts. So my ass was up at like 5 a.m. So I would get to see some sunrises at times. And man, oh man, I got the perfect view of some sunrises. Gorgeous pinkish red skies. Watching everything come up. Man. If I wasn't so damn scared of heights, I would try to climb up on the rooftop to get a nice view of the sunrise. Maybe actually instead, you know, if I can get myself up early enough, not tonight, obviously. I don't want to be doing that. But if I get myself up early enough that I can see a sunrise, maybe, you know, maybe I'll go and see one. Maybe I'll go find a nice vantage point to see one. I haven't seen one in a while. I've kind of seen like it slowly coming up, getting lighter in one of those nights where I wake up way too freaking early and stare at my phone to try to deal with the voices. I say the voices, but it's really just my thoughts in my head going all over the place and being like, oh, you're awake? Time to run every single internal program at once. It's like a it's like, my brain, okay, this sounds very pretentious to say, but my brain runs like the frickin' Autobahn. There's a shit ton of cars on it, and they're all going fast as fuck. There we go. That is an explanation of how my brain is. And then every once in a while, if I get too many thoughts all at once, it turns into a traffic jam, and it sucks. It's the worst. And every little thought that passes by, each of them is an individual car. And some of them are big thoughts that occupy way too much space. Those are like oversized trucks or just regular old semi-trucks. And some of them are just little sports cars or little motorcycles. Nothing too major. But they can still do a lot of damage if they swing into each other wrong. Or like if too many thoughts like crash into each other and pile up, then it's just a total like my brain is not working anymore and I'm just like, what? Like I basically lose all trains of thought and it sucks. Wow. What a peculiar day I'm having. I just didn't expect to be a little bit more open today than usual, that's all. I'm just like, oh, that's new. I haven't talked about that before. That's fascinating. I just did some internal math and now I have 808 left. 808 desks remaining. That was the fastest math equation I did. I mean, before that it was 811, but I wasn't really doing much. I wasn't gonna say it was 811 when I was actively cutting them down. And of course that can change real quick if I get any 4s. But like, it's 2 off from a flat divisible by 8 thing. Like, if it was 2 more XP, that would be 848. Which would be 806. 543. Not 806. 106. Still doing weird math shit in your brain, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Sometimes I gotta have the conversations that are indoors, outdoors, okay? That's what it is. You know, maybe I'll reduce the time a little bit more for TikTok. What do y'all think? Another 15 minutes to shave off? I think that'll be fine. You know what? I'll kill off the remainder of my TikTok time of the day just so then it doesn't do some weird shit. And then immediately shave off 15 minutes for tomorrow. Maybe 10 minutes. 5? I love how I'm bargaining with this. I could turn off my time for tomorrow entirely to ensure that I don't do, I mean, I could obviously just, I know I could just as easily turn it back on, but what if? No, if I do that, it's gonna have some weird adverse effects. No, it might not. It might not. It might be fine. Shit. That might not be a bad idea. I mean, the whole point is to slowly wean myself off of it, so then it's not even like a thought in my head in the morning or something like that. It would certainly save me a lot of time just sitting around. Of course, I'll get distracted by other things instead, but it will reduce the amount of time I spend on that stupid app. So I feel a pokey thing in my blanket and I need to eliminate it. And this is not the time for me to get distracted, but I keep getting stabbed by it, so it is the perfect time to... Oh shit. Hang on. Let me take these 2 out before they kill me. Okay, where's the pokey thing? Damn it, I lost it. No! Dang it! Rude. Hopefully I don't find it in my eye later. To be fair, I have a wooden desk that probably needs a little more sanding than it got when we first built it. So, yeah, I should probably sand it again, but I need to find some sandpaper. I should, I'm not going to. Why? Because, freaking no, don't ask me. Don't ask questions you don't, well actually I do know the answers because I don't feel like it. I don't want to go through the effort. And my left hip is slowly detaching itself and trying to float off into the Atlantic. Which I don't appreciate. Stop trying to do that. Alright. 674. Let's go. Good grief. Okay, that's... Now. Nice, okay, perfect. This is going really swimmingly. Na 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 na. Can I pop my back? No. Nope. Okay. Hmm. Hi, puppy! Would you like some attention? Do you want some attention, puppy? No? Okay, love you too, pup. Gotta say hi to the puppies whenever they pop by. It's very important. Nice! Let's go. Rock and roll! Oh, that's a good frickin' suns. Oh, oh, that's too. Hang on. I'm gonna take the fours. I'm gonna take the fours real quick. Hang on. This is too good. I gotta take a picture of that. Holy shit. I only get to. I'm keeping it to myself, but goddamn, hang on. Holy shit. That is some. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Cameras, why do you never do me justice? Oh, that is gorgeous. Hang on, let me see if I can get a real good... Oh, that's perfect. Alright, reload that. Perfect. Alright, back to business. Hi! Hello! Oh, you don't want... Okay, she doesn't want attention. Okay, love you too, pup. Had to get a really good picture of that, because, like, god dang. Actually, you know what? While I'm at it, since I'm thinking about it, I'm going to send it to my friends. I'm going to send it to my friends. I'm going to annoy my friends. It's not really annoying. There we go. Let me fix that, and bada bing, bada boom. Okay, where's I? Let us continue with the adventure. Ba Please give me damage. I really want to get 8 XP off of you guys. I took the 4s because I really wanted to take a picture of a really cool sky moment. There's more cool sky moments that I'm sacrificing actively. God, I love the sky. Oh, it's doing the raise thing again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's when the sun is like partially covered by the clouds and the sunlight is peeking through the clouds and making it look like there's like rays of light like jetting around it. It looks really cool. And the clouds are casting shadows in the sky. That's the good shit right there. That is some good quality stuff. When I've driven in the mountains too, it looks extra amazing because then you get clouds and then you see the rays of sun like beaming down, especially in a humid area. The folks I grew up with, we always call them Jesus rays. Because it's like the Lord is returning. It's just, man. Weather is so cool. No wonder I was obsessed with it growing up. I actually found that weather certification thing. I don't think I talked about it, but I think, yeah, I still have that weather certification. It's there. It exists. I should hang that up on my wall. I should put that one back up. Cause, okay, here's the thing. Once upon a time, I wanted to change my room color, so I changed it. With a lot of help from family. I don't remember doing, honestly, much of anything, actually. Damn. Who could get more people to do things, me or Tom Sawyer? Let's find out. Sorry. I just realized something about myself. I don't think it's necessarily positive, but I'm like, oh, hey, that's interesting. Which is really funny, because Tom Sawyer pissed me off when we read the Huckleberry Finn book. Tom really pissed me off. I'm like, dude, why are you overcomplicating shit? Don't make it a whole game. Don't make a game out of it. A man's life is at stake. What the hell are you doing, dude? Bruh. Quit digging around. Get out of here. Anyway, that's a whole different ball of wax. But yeah, no, I should put that back up. I should put that back up. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it right now so then I remember to put it back up. I am putting this freaking thing back up. Oh god, it's covered in dust. That's depressing. That is so depressing, actually. Why is there a wolf here? I mean, not that I mind there being a wolf, but why is there a wolf here? I know! I'll put that where the calendar is! There we go! Problem solved! I was talking about what the hell to do with the calendar once I finally took it down, because I'm like, I barely use a calendar as is. What if I just put the frame there? There you go! Yay! I have solved world peace. That's not actually the case. There's also just a wolf postcard sitting in the same frame as the weather certificate thing. It's so old. I would need to recertify, but I love it. I wonder if they still do those. I don't remember anything from the training course. I always get distracted whenever I go to those things. Whenever I go to a lecture, I cannot pay attention. It's why I was doing really badly with Zoom classes and why I can't do online courses. I mean, I could still, you know what? If I actually put in some effort, I could do it. As usual, the problem is me. I am my own worst enemy. As we are all our own worst enemies. Although on occasion there's some random person who decides that they're gonna be your nemesis and you just kind of have to like deal with it and it sucks. Sometimes some folks just decide they want to be your nemesis and it's just like, excuse me, my nemesis is me. I should be the only enemy here. I have to put, oh god, I have to put this thing on the charger. Oh, my back. It's not even that bad. Why do I hunch over like that anyway? Okay. Are you plugged in? Okay, you're plugged in. It's just being a brat. Okay. Ah, parkour. Alright. I just took out these fellas, so now I'm gonna go down the stairs. And, do more. Do more things. Fight more things. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get to level 52. Don't die. Don't die. No dying. It's not allowed. I'm having a grand old day. I'm not, like, turning into a vegetable as I speak. It's going great. I feel fantastic. Which is really funny considering I need a nap. But, to be fair, I did take a nap. And if I go to bed at a decent time, I might not have any problems. It's a balancing act. See, here's the problem that I had yesterday. That probably is the case. I ate something at like 10 or 11 o'clock. Maybe 10. I don't know. But I had to eat something because my blood sugar was like down the drain and at the point where, hang on, I gotta punch my leg. It's hurting me for no reason. Okay, I fixed it. But long story short, not having a grand old time probably wouldn't feel good. Probably just needed to go to sleep. So I eat something. I don't think that combination is agreeing with me because one, Ghirardelli may have changed their chocolate recipe, in which case, screw you guys. Specifically the people who made the decisions to do that, which is probably some suits who were like, let's make this cheaper. And it's like, no, stop it. Don't be freaking Hershey's where it tastes odd. Hershey chocolate chips taste weird. I don't like them. There's a reason why I don't buy them. I don't buy those freaking things for a reason. They don't taste good. I am particular. And then, I guess pretzels are not on the list anymore of things I can eat on a normal basis. Tried to eat potato chips. Too oily. I don't like the baked ones, okay? I kind of hate them. They're way too crunchy. They don't have, like, that crispy... that soft crisp that the fried ones do. And they're a little bit oily, so that doesn't agree well with me, unfortunately. And then, corn chips, I'm just like, ugh. Those ones don't balance out well. So I go for pretzels. Pretzels are apparently just like, hey, would you like to suffer? And I'm like, no, thank you. And it's like, well, too bad, sucker. Suffer. Thanks, I guess. Whatever. Fine. It's chill. I can deal with it. Nothing like fighting my digestive system to have decent quality of life. I'll probably just eat an apple. I need to eat bad. So I'll eat an apple. Oh, big stretch. Very big stretch. It's a good day for a big stretch. Ow. Nice. Ooh, purple. Alright, we're in the double digits. Let's go! We got 11 more of these suckers to go. We should get to level 52 around this spot, next run up. Hang on a second, I'm gonna cough. Okay, there we go. Okay, while that fella's doing some upside down shit, and I'm whiffing to Whiff City. Okay. Let's make this happen! Let's go! Boom, boom. And boom. Let's go! 46! We're getting to level 52, chat! It's happening! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Holy shit. I'm running into walls. Goodness sakes. Boom! Let's get him! I gotta take some damage, though. That's how it goes. Got 6 more of these suckers to go. Alright. 5, 4. Hee hee hee. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. And single digit! Let's go! Only one left! I'm gonna make sure it's only one left. We are getting to level 52 right now. Let's go! 33,190. That's what we gotta deal with now. Woohoo! Alright, let's get that switched over right the hell now. Boom! Bam! Save it. Refresh the overlay. If I can remember where the overlay is. Refresh that baby. Let's go! We're at level 52. Boom! I am so freaking stoked. You know what's funny is I'm gonna turn off a couple of the... Oh, wait. Come back here. Come back here. I left my controller by the computer. Anyway! Woohoo! So, about 33,000. So, roughly, if I stick to the 5,000 stream XP, so 7 to 8 streams. 7 to 8 sessions. If I really push it and haul ass, I will do wonders. Also, from here on out, I do not know how much XP I did, but I did at least 5,200 and something. So that's all that matters to me. That is all that matters, genuinely. The point is, we got to level 52, and I am a happy clam. Girl. Yay! Hey, we're gonna get down to 32,000, actually, instead of 33,000. Let's make it happen. 32,000, here we come. Let's make it happen. Woo! Oh my gosh, there was definitely a 4 in there. That's okay, because guess what? Guess who's gonna take damage? Me. Oh my gosh, finally. Finally, after all these years. For a second, I thought the 52 said 51. That scared me a little. Well, now I'm scared. Is it actually saying 52 still? Okay, yeah, it is. I just... Okay, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. Get some help. Okay. Nice. That was sick. Alright. Come here. Ow! Don't slap me. Well, okay, maybe. I'm gonna stop there. Ah, what a lovely day. My god, I just really need some sleep. I was kind of feeling like earlier, and part of it is just because my joints are being absolute jerks to me. Like, the knee that I was complaining about yesterday was throwing a fit. It was pitching a fit, and then so was my hip on the same leg. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I ran a massager to fix that, and now my left hip is having a freaking conniption. I'm just like, can y'all calm down for like 10 minutes? Can you chill? Like, 5 minutes. 5 minutes of calm. That's all I ask. Hi! Hi, puppy! Is everything okay? Can I give you attention? Can you get closer so then I can... No? You're not gonna do that? You're just gonna do that thing where you walk in and then immediately turn around and walk away? God. Not the first dog, and certainly will not be the last dog to do that to me. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. God, this music is so good. I can't wait to hum along to a bunch of other different songs in this game, though. I'm not sick of this place, but I am kind of... I would absolutely love if maybe, just maybe, we could finally get to level 99 and move forward, get on with our lives. That'd be awesome. Then I could say, yeah, I got to level 99 in this specific area. It took me over 200 hours. I philosophized. I ranted about different things, social issues. I told stories, probably multiple times. I talked about recipes. Yeah. When I finally get out of this, I'm gonna like be like, ah, flashbang. I'm so used to this world. Alright, nice. Okay. Sorry about all the creaking noises. I am trying to get a eye sleepy seed away from my eyeball because it was irritating me and pissing me off. Getting debris away from my eye. It breathed on me wrong, which is kind of gross sounding because debris should not be breathing that close to your face. At least I don't think, anyway. Boom, boom. Alright, cool. 32,846, hell yeah. That's a nice round number, right? She said with hope. Yeah, that's a pretty good round number. Alright, cool. Look at that. Look at us knocking this shit out. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, there's save file number 1. Oh, Christ. Scaring the daylight out of me. Alrighty. Well, you know what that means. That is going to do it for the stream today. We finally got to level 52! Hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to continue following me on this journey to level 99, you can hit the subscribe button on YouTube, the follow button on Twitch, or you can follow me on my social medias. I have a Twitter, a Blue Sky, and a Tumblr. You can follow me on any of those for, at least on the microblogging sites, updates for when I go live and posting about other random stuff. I mostly post more about my videos and other little things on Tumblr. That might change in the future. I might be able to do the trifecta, provided I move the logins. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you guys on Thursday for the continuation of Dream Drop Distance, where I get slightly disappointed by the adaptation of the Hunchback of Notre Dame world. It's such a shame we do not get to beat Frollo's ass, because that would have been a real treat. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, and night for all my folks watching post-stream. Have a good one. Here's your on-stream screen. Bye!